No more dependent visa for the UK. Now, UK is planning to introduce measures, and in fact, tougher measures to ensure that a lot of people will not be making it to the UK. And that's because they realize that over 745,000 people have immigrated into the UK within the last 1 year, which is a very huge number if you compare it with the number of people that have successfully been coming to the UK over the last couple of years. And one of the reasons why they are doing this is the fact that the reason why they introduced most of these measures in the first place is to help increase their earning power. But they now realize that people are taking advantage of this thing, and they are jumping into the system. So this makes them feel like people are trying to outsmart them, thereby introducing measures to cut down the number of people coming to the UK starting from 2024. So what does this mean? For caregiver visa, you would no longer be able to bring your dependents into the UK if you're applying for caregiver. Number two, skilled worker visas. They put a new benchmark on the minimum amount that a skilled worker must earn if you are planning to come into their country. It's moving from about 26,200 to about 38,700. So which is their minimum amount you must earn yearly if you are planning to come into the UK as a skilled worker. So what does this mean? It would mean that they'll be cutting over 300,000 people from coming into the UK. And that's because naturally, if the minimum a company is allowed to pay you is 26,200. So why would they want to increase your salary to about 38,000 just to accommodate you in? So naturally, a lot of companies will stop recruiting internationally. They'll just focus on people that are in-house or people that are within the country. And also, there are also plans to increase the IHS fees, which is the Immigrant Health Surcharge. This is a compulsory fee for people that are planning to stay in the UK for over 6 months. This includes students, workers, and people that are planning to, for one reason or the other, that be staying in the UK for more than 6 months. So you will have to pay this fee. So they are increasing it from £624 to £1,035. So what this means is, again, it automatically makes the cost of visa or the cost of visa processing to the UK to go up. And if you also notice, a few months ago, they also increased the visa fee across all categories. For example, tourist visa used to be about $135. Right now, it's currently about $150. So there's a huge increase in all these rates. And the reason why they are doing this is also, just to develop the economy and to increase staff salary. But I mean, it's the UK. So, and from experience, UK immigration policy virtually changes every quarter. That's just the truth. Once they realize that something is not working for them, they are very fast to make quick changes on immigration issues. So you have to be very careful. In fact, sometimes I feel if they realize that there are so many people in their country, they might just start making policies to even eject people that are already in the system. So I mean, anything can happen. So it always makes sense to be well prepared to ensure that you have everything it takes to grant you a permanent stay. So just in case you're wondering why this is happening, the UK government claimed that people are actually abusing the immigration system by using every means possible to get their relatives, their family into their country. The reason why they introduced most of these measures in the first place is to be able to attract quality people. But what they realize is, as the quality person is coming in, they are dragging virtually every member of their family into their system. So that's introducing much more less skilled people. And in the long run, probably their plan is to get people that earn between a specific range, but they are getting people that are looking for menial jobs, which would literally not build their economy. And also, starting from 2024, students will no longer be able to bring their dependents into the UK. So just in case you've not gotten admission or you are about to resume in 2024, you'll be able to go with your dependents. So these are some of the new challenges or new updates for UK Embassy. So just in case you're wondering, what can you do now that it seems all hope is lost or every road is being blocked right now? One of the easiest things you can do is to consider other countries. Trust me, there are other good countries like there's Australia, there's Canada, there's the United States. There are other countries to consider. You don't have to focus on UK alone. UK is just one part of Europe. There are other countries in Europe that are, that will offer you better opportunities. There's New Zealand. If you are confused on where to go, you can try any of these countries. The most important thing is to be skilled enough. If you are planning to go through the study route, the best option right now would be to go through Canada, because Canada offer better opportunities, or Australia. These countries offer better opportunities compared to the UK, because the reality is this: you might get into the UK today, you might realize that after getting in there might be a new visa policy stating that the postgraduate work permit has been banned or has been cancelled. So it just always makes sense to always consider countries that have stable immigration policy compared to countries that immigration policies change every now and then. So if you find this video useful, subscribe to this channel, click on the notifications icon, that's bell icon beside the subscribe button, so whenever I make a new post like this, you don't get to miss it. Now, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.